I want to talk to you today about peace with yourself. Too many people go around feeling wrong on the inside. They don't really like who they are. They focus on their faults, weaknesses. They're constantly critical toward themselves. That recording of everything they've done wrong is always playing in their mind. You're impatient. You blew your diet yesterday. You lost your temper. You're still struggling with that addiction. You should be ashamed of yourself. They wonder why they're not happy. It's because they have this war going on the inside. But you're not supposed to go through life feeling wrong about yourself. Quit focusing on your faults. Quit overanalyzing your weaknesses. Quit beating yourself up because you're not where you thought you would be. Here's the key. You're not a finished product. God is still working on you. The scripture says God changes us from glory to glory. You have to learn to enjoy the glory that you're in right now. You may have some weaknesses. We all do. There may be some areas where you know you need to improve, but being down on yourself is not going to help you do better. Having that nagging feeling, telling you don't measure up, God's not pleased with you, you'll never get it right, it's not going to help you move forward. You have to accept yourself right where you are, faults and all. God is the potter, we are the clay. He's the one making you and molding you. It may not be happening as fast as you would like, but you don't control the timetable. Will you trust Him in the process? Will you accept yourself in the glory that you're in right now? The problem with not liking yourself is you're the only person that you can never get away from. You can get away from your boss, you can get away from your neighbor, you can get away from that crazy uncle, but you can never get away from you. You wake up with you, you take a shower with you, you go to work with you, you even go on vacations with you. If you don't like you, life is going to be very miserable. Don't go around being against yourself. You may have some things wrong with you, but can I tell you, you have a lot more right with you. You may have a long way to go, but if you look back, you'll see how far you've already come. Keep your flaws in perspective. Every person has something they're dealing with. You may see someone that look further along. They look like they've got it all together. They're happy, enjoying their life, but they're on the potter's wheel. The reason they're not upset, the reason they're not down on themselves is they've learned this principle to enjoy where you are while God is in the process of changing you. We think, I'm going to feel good about myself as soon as I lose this 10 pounds, as soon as I break this addiction, as soon as I control my mouth, then I'll get rid of the guilt, the heaviness. I'm asking you to feel good about yourself right where you are. If you don't understand this, you will go through life not liking yourself. Because as soon as you overcome this weakness, you cross this off your list, God will show us something else that we need to improve it. It will be a never-ending cycle. If you don't have a healthy respect for yourself, if you're not putting on this approval each day, knowing that you're a masterpiece, knowing that you're made in the image of God, then you'll start focusing on your faults, your shortcomings. You'll end up insecure, inferior. That will cause you to struggle in relationships. The scripture says, our faith is made effective when we acknowledge everything good. If you're acknowledging everything you don't like about you, your flaws, your shortcomings, your failures, your faith is not going to be effective. That's going to cause you to get stuck. You have enough to overcome in life as it is. Don't go around against yourself. Quit taking inventory of everything you don't like. Sometimes we spend more time looking at what's wrong with us than we do what's right with us. Should be just the opposite. Start acknowledging the good. You were patient in traffic last week. That was good. You were kind to that stranger. You overlooked an insult. That was good. There's a lot right about you. Even physically, we tend to focus on what we don't like. And I'm so old. I'm so wrinkled. I wish I was taller. Where did my hair go? Listen, turn it around. Instead of being critical, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. When you are for yourself, you are in agreement with God. And some people have never once said, I like myself. I like my gifts. I like my personality. I like my looks. I'm happy with who God made me to be. Well, Joel, I'm not going to say I like myself. That's weird. But if you don't like yourself in a healthy way, other people are not going to like you. You project what you believe on the inside. If you feel wrong about yourself, you project inferiority, unfriendliness, discontentment. I'm asking you to feel good about who you are. You may not be where you want to be, but you're on the way. God is changing you from glory to glory. Start enjoying the glory that you're in right now. You may have some weaknesses. We all do. Don't you dare go through life against yourself. Something powerful happens when you say, I like who I am. Not perfect, have some shortcomings, but I'm growing, I'm changing, and God, since you approve me, I'm going to approve myself.